Big Ant the Spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UP TV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. We had to come tap in once again. Outside with it on the track. Let me know what the sound like. Let me know what the visual like. I don't know how much these headphones is picking up this Garville cutting that grass, so just bear with me. I can't really hear what y'all hear right now. Might be picking up a lot of it, but come tap inwardly. Vibe stream, not the live stream. Get active. Speak on a couple things real quick. I know a lot of people probably out enjoying their Saturday as they should be. People done worked hard this week, grinding. Come get my little exercise in for the day. Blood flowing a little bit, man. Trying to do better, trying to get better. We are pushing the health conversation on the channel, piece by piece, day by day. Just trying to do better than we've been doing in the past with it. Hopefully you can do the same. Trying to have better diets. Pulling back from the bread, trying to pull back from the rice, things that break down into sugar, drinking more water, just cut out all them sugar drinks and things of that nature. Get some cardio in as much as possible. We're trying to figure it out, man. We're trying to reverse the damage that we done to our bodies growing up learning to eat big plates, big portions of food, and staying at the table till we eat it all. It's never the right thing to do. You're supposed to eat portions. You're not supposed to eat a big, hefty, big plate full of food at all, man. You know, that's how we came up, though. Got to cut back on that fried. Things that we love to eat, the things that taste the best, or the things that can be the worst for you. So, also got to get active, man. We can't be just laid up in the house, on your phone, on the internet, laid up sleeping all day, eating and sleeping, and got to get active, man. Especially in this generation, man. Take your kids out to the park. Take your kids out to the park. Let them run around, man. Don't let them stick, I can't tell nobody how to raise their kids, but man, don't let your kids get caught up in just being glued to them tablets and them phones. Let them get outside. Let them run. Let them get active. Let them hang out. Let them jog around. So let's get to it, man. Y'all turn us up. Hit that like button. We ain't tripping on the donations. Just need that participation real quick. You all gonna get up in here. Yeah, we working, man. I'm just trying to tell people, because I'm motivating myself. This ain't, when I be on here talking to y'all, this don't be just me acting like I'm from a perfect place, bro. This be me trying to critique myself, because I'm giving myself game. These are things that I'm learning in real time, bro. It's a lot of things that I don't know. A lot of things that I raised up thinking it was the right way. Just even like I say, the diet situations, man. All that. We just trying to raise awareness, man. Trying to do better. Trying to promote healthier living as much as possible. But I'm still out doing what I do too. I'm still struggling. I'm a work in progress. All across the board. Let's get to it though, man. Get active, man. I know everybody probably busy, but I just feel like, when I'm coming out here doing my little workouts, this just be a good time to just get it all out there to y'all, man. Woo. Little jog got me. Yeah, get them push-ups in. Never stop doing them push-ups, man. Never stop. Push-up, the back dips. I can do more pull-ups now, y'all. I went from 1 pull-up to 3. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of cheating on my pull-ups. I'm doing like the quick ones, but I'm doing 3 quick ones as opposed to full long all the way to the floor, all the way to the top. Pull-ups, I can't do. So I'm doing the quick 3 till I get them in motion, man. The quick little 1, 2, 3 style pull-ups. They hard, bro. They tough. I seen little Ice Spice. Somebody had posted Ice Spice on Instagram. She was happy that she was able to do 1 pull-up, and everybody's like, "Dang, this." I'm like, "Hey, I can tell niggas ain't doing no pull-ups." Now this is coming from a nigga. It's a documented fact. And we finna get to the topics in a second. Finna get to the topics in just a second. This is coming from a nigga. I have no reason to lie to y'all about this. No shame on me. I can do 50. I did 50 push-ups before I came out here. Before I left the crib today, I did 50 push-ups. If I just been chilling, relaxing all day, I might be able to hit 70 before burning out. Facts. Now, 40 on a day of just whatever. I can just drop and do 40 throughout the day, 30, 35 after I done did a 50, 250s, whatever throughout the day. I say all that to say this. I have read that it's a documented fact that a large percentage of men in America nowadays with this new generation cannot do, I think they said 5 push-ups. I think they said 5. I think they said most men, not most, that's incorrect. Let me rephrase that. Most, not most, not most. They said a lot of men, a percentage of men cannot do 5. Yeah, it's gonna be certain people, they can hit the pull-ups and get them. Certain people most definitely can. If it don't apply, let it fly. Salute to the ones that can, but there are a lot of people walking around that cannot come in and do 5 pull-ups. Yeah. Shout out to Davey. So they get easier. Yeah, I already, you gotta train your body. That's a different, them pull-ups is working different muscles, man. I think on the chart up here, let me go see. They do show you what body parts you are using when you do pull-ups. It's working a different part of the body. That ain't working just no regular degular. Let me see, I think they got it on here. Yeah. Show y'all real quick. Show y'all what they working on these pull-ups. This is what you work when you doing pull-ups. All of this shit. And I ain't gonna lie. When I was doing the pull-ups one day, I felt that shit so heavy in my stomach. And I guess it was the angle that I was using when I was doing it. Nigga, them pull-ups hit so heavy. I was like, damn. We outside though, let's get to it. We got enough people up in here now. First thing we're gonna talk about is the Gucci Mane artist situation. Then secondly, we'll get into, my bad on the lawnmower too, y'all. The second thing we'll get into is, damn, what did I put a second? Young Thug put something out from jail about Drake, Metro, and Future squashing the beef. Also, I want to talk about Kamala Harris and the black exploitation and pandering and gaslighting that the Democrats have used. And I know a lot of people, you're instantly gonna be a feeble mind, you're instantly gonna think small, and you're instantly gonna think that I'm a Trump supporter. I always come in and say this, so you have to accept the truth. And I have to be disrespectful, and I have to get aggressive, which I don't plan on doing today, because that's the only way that y'all will listen. I have never voted for Trump. I have never voted for Biden. I never voted for Obama. I have never voted. You can't call me a supporter of anybody for raising questions. I want this to be very, very clear. You can't control my narrative. You can't think you smarter than me. You can't think you better than me. You can't think none of this. No matter who I chose to vote for, Because the conversation that I'm having is the black. I want my people to know, stop using the identity and race situation for politics, because nobody on either side is doing or has ever done anything specifically for blacks. That goes for Kamala, that goes for Obama, that goes for Bill Clinton. Nobody has done anything to specifically help out black people. Do y'all get that? Y'all need to get that. Kamala is not doing anything specifically to help black people. That black agenda was gaslighting. And see, the thing is, when you gaslight me, I'm offended. Because when you say black, that applies to me. I am a black American. I'm a foundational black American. I'm not an immigrant, and my parents and grandparents are not immigrants. So, when you say black American, that applies through my whole bloodline and history on this earth. Do I have African genetics? Yes. But everybody comes from an area in the continent of Africa. You do know that, right? Everybody. Everybody comes from the continent of Africa. Not just black people. In some form, shape, or fashion. I'm not voting for nobody. And for anybody else who tells me, well, you don't vote, you can't shame a nigga who know better. You can only shame people who don't know any better. You can't tell me that I can't have an opinion about voting, or I can't give a thought process about voting because I didn't vote. That works on people who don't know any better. Like I said, for one, my family tree bloodline, my people, my whole history, bloodline is in the soil, the lakes, the rivers, the ponds, and the bodies of water that built this country. So how dare you tell me I can't have an opinion about what my people built? That's number one. Number two, I have been paying taxes in America my entire life. I didn't come from nowhere else. Since I was a kid that can go to the corner store, I've been paying taxes out of my money. The same money they tax my parents. They tax the money every time money transaction happens. So let's say this. I'm gonna give you an example. My mother or father gets paid from work. They bring some money home. Hey, aunt, do this, I'll give you $20 or some allowance, or do this or do that, or they just put money in my pocket. They have now decided to give me the money that they have already been taxed for. This is gonna be to my kid. Okay, they already got taxed for that money. They already paid taxes on that money. But guess what? The government is now gonna tax that money again. Because when I go to the store and I shop, or if I go spend that money somewhere, let's say I get dropped off at the movies, let's say I get dropped off at a kid's skating ring or something like that, whatever I buy there, I have to pay taxes. So you gonna tell me, and then I done had jobs back in the game. I done had jobs back in the game. I paid taxes out of every paycheck. Every time I shopped and went and spent money at a store, anytime I went out to eat, anytime I bought clothes, that money was taxed. So you can never tell me or make me feel ashamed about having an opinion about the government that my money, my life, and my ancestors have built up. Just know that. So let's turn it up. We're gonna go to Gucci Mane stuff first. Hit that like button, get active. Gonna do a little bit out here, man. We ain't gonna do too much. Hit the like button though, y'all. Hit the like button. We might come back live later tonight. We gotta see. I'm gonna go make a video after this. But Gucci Mane hit the gram yesterday, put it out there as a PSA, and said every artist on 1017 has been released from the label, except for Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano. Now, the way he put it out there, hey, I'm allowing y'all to leave and go on. The P&Ls are not adding up, means profits and losses. The P&Ls are not making, it doesn't make business sense for them, pretty much. Now, it's a lot of layers to this conversation that can be broken down because it ain't just one factor. Now, first we gotta know this. Gucci has went through like rosters of artists. Like there's a point in time he's presenting in these last years since Gucci started like really doing the paperwork business of artists. He signed artists to these deals, and it's artists that he signed like one deep. But then it's times where he signed artists on some like, hey, I'm signing y'all and I'm presenting y'all as my new label. Now, it's always a plus for somebody to give you an opportunity to chase your dream, feed your family. They give you their platform, so you gotta be thankful. If you sign that contract and they promoted you, they pushed you, they paid for studio time, they put you in the people's face. All of those things cost money. They are not free. So you always have to be grateful for an opportunity that somebody gives you. But the business is gonna always be the business. So when Gucci came on there yesterday, that reminded people, that reminded everyone that this is not charity work that Gucci is doing. Gucci Mane is 100% doing business. There's so many entities and contracts and label dealings that go hand in hand when he signs an artist. You never know what type of deal they actually signed. You don't know if they signed a solo artist deal, a label imprint deal, did they sign a management deal. So it's a lot of layers that go with it. Just know that. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it's state taxes. It's still going to the government. It's still going to this country. It doesn't matter. And then I've had jobs also. It doesn't matter. So I do want that part to be understood, that it's so many levels to this like label dealing stuff. But Gucci Mane told the real. What I trying to tell the real is like one of them things where y'all should be able to take that and understand. When you sign a record deal, fam, it's all business. And I think that's the thing that hurts the game as well. Like, yeah, Gucci just went on ahead and did it. Let it be known how it was going. And it's kind of one of them things where I'm allowing y'all to leave. At the same time, I could keep y'all contracts. Cool. But how many artists has Gucci signed? I know Gucci has signed 20 artists. 20 artists. So just know the other side of this is Gucci's not really dedicated or really believes in these artists to the core. Just know that. It's like, hey, I got a label deal. I got a situation where I'm tied in with the label. Hey, they give me so many points or percentage for me to come over here and sign these artists And if you make it, great. If you don't, we on to the next. The thing is, as fans, we can see that. We just undeniably can see it where it's like, yeah, you signing these artists, that's 100. Salute to Gucci. Because he put a lot of artists on and didn't really get to the full benefits. And when I say put a lot of artists on, he threw a lot of artists major alley-oops. But he didn't really do full business with those artists when he came out. We seen artists sharing his, Gucci was sharing his platform and his fan base and his following and his name and brand with a gang of artists. Now, a lot of them were gonna blow eventually. Probably. But Gucci caught them early, and helped with the motion that they was already having. He helped throw gasoline on that fire early on. He didn't wait till a lot of them got hit records. He didn't wait until they were really just popping. You gotta think Gucci's the guy that liked to record every day. He's the guy that lived in the studio. He's the guy that's gonna drop 7 mixtapes a year. So it's nothing for him with his grind and his hustle to pull up, hey nigga, I like that. Rest in peace, Rich Homie, early on. Rich Homie, early on. Which I got introduced to Future through Rocco, but he got with Future early on. You're talking Pee Wee Longway, Young Thug, the Migos even. So yeah, Big Walk Dog responded, kept it like, hey man, this was business. I'm already at where I'm at pretty much, and kind of left it up in the air without saying too much, so I'm gonna do a video on that, because a lot of people spoke on Big Walk Dog. Now, Big Walk Dog was the one that's been having the presentation, the moves, and the look as of late. Now, Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano being locked up right now, I'm pretty sure Fujiano coming home on fire. Fujiano is Pooh Shiesty. Now, Fujiano, his buzz had died down for a little bit. That even before he caught his case, his buzz had died down. And then by the time he got sentenced, it was all like Pooh Shiesty time. It was all Pooh Shiesty. Like it was Pooh Shiesty time. Now, I look at it like this. Fujiano had enough of a buzz to them, made enough money in their mind, and has the potential, when he comes home, he has another shot. Like, hey, when you come home, we gonna see what we can do with you. We gonna see what's gonna go up. And this is no knock to Fujiano. This is just the game. This is just the business. Fujiano wasn't hot as he was when he went in. Fujiano had a major run, was going crazy, was doing his stuff. But by the time Fujiano went in, it just wasn't that. It's how it was. And that happens to anybody. It's not a knock on Fujiano. Everybody cools off, bro. So I know niggas don't like to hear that. They think you're trying to talk down on them or shit on them. Not the case at all. That's a part of the game. The game is always up and down. Even for YouTube, bro. Like, even as a YouTuber, this shit is always up and down, my nigga. Now, Pooh Shiesty, think he got another year and some change. When he come home, that nigga gonna be on fire. He gonna go crazy. And then, he's working on his craft and now his flow. So they can see, okay, we made a profit off of them. These artists are big. We gonna keep these two. Everybody else, we gave y'all shot. We put some money in y'all pocket. We don't see the profits, and it don't look like you gonna make future profits. We gonna let all y'all go. Now, there's two sides to that. Where they could keep you in your contract and say, hey man, you ain't made this money back yet. Nigga, we ain't letting you go nowhere. you gotta make our money back or you gotta buy yourself out this contract. That happens a lot in this game. That's why you start hearing artists saying like, man, let me off the label, bro. Let me off the label. I want to get off this label. I'm tired of these people, bro. Because the artist can't release music because you're not a priority at that label no more. And you're in the red, meaning you haven't fully recouped. But they not finna be just dedicated to you like that, bro. You're gonna have a certain budget for advertising, certain budget for studio time, certain budget for features, or they might give you a whole package and you and your A&R break it down how you want to break it down. But I just tell people this is the business, man. Now, the old Gucci, it was different because Gucci was in there just like hustling. Like, nigga, I ain't even worried about the business. I'm just making music. So when he would get with these artists, it was like Gucci was being a street, hood A&R. Nigga, I ain't even trying to sign y'all to contracts. It was just organic. Like, oh, you the hottest nigga? Let's go. Let's get on something together. Let's get on something. Oh, you the hottest nigga? Oh, okay. Come stand with me, nigga. You gotta think of the long list of artists that Gucci has introduced a lot of us to. I got introduced to Young Dolph through Gucci. I got introduced to Young Scooter through Gucci. Let me say that again. I got introduced to Young Dolph, Young Scooter. You know, Gucci even had Rollo at one point in time. But I don't think I got introduced to Rollo through Gucci though. Pee Wee Longway, Young Thug. I got introduced to all of them through Gucci Mane. Of course, Waka Flocka. Of course, I didn't see. The first time I seen Nicki Minaj was on the mixtapes. The first time I seen Nicki Minaj was on mixtape, was not the mixtapes, the DVDs. The New York DVDs, the come-ups, Big Fendi. Big Fendi was the one that introduced me to Nicki Minaj. Shout out to Bankroll Fresh, man, rest in peace. I can't remember, I don't remember exactly, might have been Gucci how I got introduced to him though. And then there's certain artists that by the time I got hip to him, Gucci had already worked with him. Let me say that. Like, by the time I got hip to Rich Homie, Gucci had already worked with Rich Homie. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of artists that by the time I got hip to him, Gucci had already worked with him. So I did want to put that out there that Gucci has most definitely done his diligence of just finding underground talent, independent talent right off the streets independently. Just doing it organically on some like, I'm making music, I'm trying to stay up to date, this is what's hot, nigga, let's work. So, you know, shout out to Gucci on that. He did that. But now he doing real business. It's corporate. Gucci is Gucci, but what he put on that post yesterday, this is the corporate side of this game. Profits and losses, man. I'm gonna take pictures with, y'all need to know this and see this if you a rapper. Like, you gotta make sure, nigga, y'all want these, y'all wanna sign to these deals, this is what come with signing the deal. P&L, profits and losses, man. But turn it up. Y'all get them likes up, man. Let's get 50 more. Let's get 50 more up. Let's talk about it. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna do another video on it. Gucci, continue to do his thing. Gucci is on some business type of time. That is the business. No matter how I feel, no matter how you feel, no matter how your fans feel, the business is gonna override all. And the business don't care about your feelings and your opinions. Business is all about the almighty dollar. And the almighty dollar is about the P&L, the profits and losses. This is any record company you sign with, just know that. The only people that's gonna keep pouring money into you is the people that like grow up with you, Even if they put money into you, let me say this. Because certain artists might feel like, well, man, I didn't really want all that stuff that y'all was doing. I don't like y'all timing. Man, I want to do this, I want to do that, but y'all want to do that. Some artists might feel that way, like, well, hey, man, I couldn't call that nigga on the phone. Man, he wasn't calling, having conversations with me. We wasn't working on no game plan together. Hey, that's how it is when you just sign into somebody who's signing you for business. You need to know that. See, it's a difference when you come up with somebody and y'all build a brand and y'all build a label together. Y'all build a team together. Y'all build a structure together as opposed to, well, he's already popping, he's already on, and I'm coming aside to him with no leverage, no major buzz sometimes. Some artists did have a buzz for sure. Nigga, it's your negotiations, you don't have leverage to really negotiate. Shout out to H-Town, the Heights, man. Trying to debate if I'm gonna pop out tonight. Kind of want to go do this video. I want to go to the grocery store. I need to go to HEB, but then I'm like, man, I need to make a video today just for the job. You know, the job of being a content creator. This is my job. YouTuber, YouTube commentator, podcaster. Studio 56 podcast is going down Monday as well, man. Studio 56 podcast, no, Tuesday, I'm lying. Tuesday, the homie son got a football game. After that football game, I'm gonna say about 9:30, we shall be live on Studio 56 podcast on Tuesday. So y'all get ready for that, tap into that. Get active, man, hit that like button and turn us up. We gonna move over here to this situation on Drake, Young Thug, Future, and Metro Boomin. Now, Young Thug put out a tweet yesterday from jail. Young Thug is on the YSL State RICO right now, but he said that, hey, basically he wants, in so many words, because I can't remember exactly what he tweeted, he want to see Future, Metro, and Drake get back to collabing together. The music game was different. Future, Metro, Drake collabing together was different. And him. Now, I don't remember, do all of them have a song together? Are all of them on a Metro Boomin beat together? Does everybody have a Metro Boom? Are they all on a Metro Boomin beat together? Let me know. Somebody let me know in the chat. Is there a record out already that Metro Boomin produced that has Drake, Future, and Young Thug on it? Of course, Young Thug and Metro, they got hits and classic songs together. Of course, Metro has produced bangers for Future and Drake. That's a fact. Hit records for Future and Drake. And I know that Future and Thug have smashed records together. And they've all worked with him on a solo song or two probably. But do they all have one together? Does anybody know? Yes or no? Let me know. I can't remember one. I don't remember all three of them on the song together. So, I mean, Thug threw it out there. Yeah, I don't recall. I don't remember exactly what's what. But you know how this game goes at times. Yeah. Alright, they just all didn't work together at different times, yeah. So I don't, Future retweeted it. Future did retweet it. Future did repost it. I don't know what that means when he reposted it. That means he acknowledged it. He could have been acknowledging, hey, let me repost my bro. He just tweeted me because he locked up right now. Let me just know that I see him. So future retweeting it could be that. Future retweeting it could just be, hey man, bro outside right now. Let me acknowledge him. Let me show him some love because he locked up. He just tweeted me. Let me just not ignore bro. That don't mean he gonna go do a song with Drake. And I'm gonna be, yeah. Yeah, that retweet could have been, I'm just doing this because Thug tweeted it out right now. It could be that. What song did he call Drake a hoe on? What song did he call Drake a hoe on? Y'all let me know. What song was that he called Drake a hoe on? Nigga, future shit still sliding. You have an opinion? Future shit still hitting, my nigga. Future shit is all over the internet. Future shit is all in the streets. Future shit is all in the clubs. Nigga, Future got off that last mixtape Pluto tape. And I'm gonna keep it 1,000. The album is the older style of Future, but the mix on that album is nowhere near to the superstar status as an artist and the caliber of who Future is as an artist. And I don't know if they did that on purpose to give it that old mixtape Grinch feel, but that bitch is hitting. Now, when it first came out, I was like, all right, Future over flooding now. It's like, we didn't need this project just yet. I feel like, okay, Future could have waited till like Halloween for us or something. That would have been dope again. Like, wait till like Halloween. I feel like he had already did enough music this year, already did enough features. But this is his career. He does what he want to do. But it just feel like certain times we not really processing it. Then you give us another 18-song project and the way that the world work now, nigga, we don't got time to process all this music. But when you listen to that goddamn Future project, that Plutoski song is going crazy in the streets. The Lil Demon is going crazy in the streets. El Chapo is going crazy in the streets. And the, what is it? Not Blizzard. Hold on, I gotta tell y'all real quick. The other one, is it Braziest? Braziest, the one where it's spelt with the B. It's a C word, yeah, Braziest. I think it's Brazier. Them 4 songs right now is going crazy in the streets, on Instagram stories, Instagram posts, TikTok, gas stations, clubs, bars, lounges. 4 songs on there is going crazy. I know the streaming numbers is dumb on there. So you cannot like it yourself. You have your own personal opinion about it. Y'all cannot like the music. You can have an opinion about it, but facts is facts. Future is number 2 this year. Kendrick Lamar's number 1. Future number 2. Kendrick Lamar's number 1. And Kendrick Lamar's number 1 because of the impact, the conversation, the battle, everything that went on with the battle. But after that, nigga, Future number 2 this year. Give me another artist that went as crazy as Future this year. Let me know. We talking about rapper. I'm just walking, bro. I already did my little workout. I'm just walking, tapping in with my supporters. Give me 30 more likes too, man, while y'all playing. Y'all know we ain't tripping on the donations. We need the participation though. Make it work your dog wild while we out here, man. We gonna stay out here a little bit longer. I'm just doing my cardio, bro, today. Trying to get my heart racing, man. Just trying to get the heart racing, get the heart pumping. Keep the weight down. We in them 180s right now. We in the weighty, we in the 180s. Nah, J. Cole most definitely had a hell of a year too. J. Cole been rapping for sure. J. Cole is up there, nigga. J. Cole went crazy. J. Cole went dumb this year for sure. But J. Cole didn't drop a project. We did Might Delete the other one, the Might Delete Later. I forgot about that. He did his thing on that nigga was rapping. He most definitely rapped his ass off on Might Delete Later. My bad, Cole. You did that. And even though that verse, and also the verse that he gave Future and Metro, that bitch went crazy too on the red leather. On that red leather, that bitch went crazy. So, nah, Cole doing this one too. So, turn it all the way up. We outside with it. Just working out, getting that little sweat in, man. We ain't doing no crazy military style workout. We just trying to get the blood flowing, man. The craziest thing about being outside, when you on the track though, for me, nigga, my fucking feet be killing me. And that's what I really been trying to do is work my feet up back to the point that them bitches stop hurting. Thoughts in the building, what's good? I just be really out here trying to work my feet back into motion, man. My shit be fucking killing me. It's all good though. We active, man. Do y'all best. Let's get over here to it though. We'll see what happens with this Drake, Future, Metro Boomin. I don't know what's what between any of them. I see all the things put online. Neither one of them have came out and confirmed it. Neither one of them have came out and said, well, this female, he did this, he did that, he did that. The only thing, you know, they put the subliminals, because Future's not really a dissing rapper like that. Future's not really a dissing type rapper, subliminal type rapper or artist. Now, they did say that it's 2 songs on the first one where he going at him, whatever. But we did hear Drake mention Future name directly. Said, hey, we ain't never been through it. But he say that Metro gotta be the influence. He say that Metro's the influence to all this. So I don't know what's really going on with that. Now, we'll see, bro. Is it a female? Is it egos? Is it issues? Is it niggas pillow talking? Is it niggas talking down? You know, we'll see. Man, Charleston White is an attention-seeking, clout-chasing dude that found a way to be rewarded for it. And the thing is with me and him, I expect this from him. This is what he's gonna do. I really just look at other people's reactions to it. So I'm just gonna see, like, it's ignorance, right? Charleston White pushes ignorance, promotes ignorance. It comes with the most bottom feeder reasons for his ignorance that only work on people who are ignorant. They can't work on me. You can't justify to me ever, as I said in 2020. We're in 2024 now. There was never a justifiable reason when he first made it to like the bigger platforms, because he was on lower Texas platforms before he went to the bigger ones. Just know that. When he finally got to the bigger ones, he got to say slick stuff about Kobe, Trayvon Martin, and all these other things. I said, this dude is just running a circus, fam. Now, when you get in certain conversations, he'll say things that are real, and they're real because they're true. We already know those things, fam. He ain't taught. I haven't learned anything from listening to Charleston White. Now, certain people, they might feel like, well, hey, man, and I get it. Oh, well, this is a way that he can get the attention to them and get the attention to that. Bro, that's not why he's doing that, bro. All that community activist shit is a cover-up, bro. A cover-up. He's out here doing the same thing. Getting in fights, disrespecting people, disrespecting his fans. But y'all sit up there, and that's what I say, I expect this from him. Him and his sidekick, Anthony DuBois Barry. Anthony DuBois Barry, I expect this from them, because this is how they get paid. They running a hustle. But the people who defend it and try to make it seem like this is something we need, no. You can watch it. Hold on, let me go by. Yeah, you can watch it, you can support it, you can like it, you can find it entertaining, you can laugh. You can laugh. You can support Charleston. If you want to go to all the Charleston concerts, watch all his videos, you find them entertaining. That's cool. That's your choice, fam. It's nothing wrong with that. It's things that he say at times that I will laugh at. I can laugh at some of the stuff he say. You know what I'm saying? Cool. The issue is, for me, y'all try to act like this ain't what that is. Y'all don't want to call out the bullshit. Y'all argument, and I hate that with our people. That's one thing I hate about our people. Why does everybody want to compare themselves to the rappers? Oh, well, the rappers do it. So what, nigga? Are the rappers God? Are the rappers God? Is the rapper the ultimate goal in success? You can't talk down on people you idolize, my nigga. You can't talk down on people that when you get your money, you go get the same chains they got. That's for any blogger, any media personality, these lame-ass rappers, bum-ass rappers. But look, you talk like them, you go by the same jury like them, you try to dress like them, and you want to be in a conversation with them. That shit sounds like hating nerds who are mad and upset that they can't be in a position as rappers. I'm just saying. You can't tell me, fuck these rappers ain't shit, but you watching them and doing exactly what they do. You talk shit about them for what they do, how they live, but when you get your money, you go look exactly like them niggas. Am I right or wrong? Well, I'm not gonna say that. We're not gonna push that energy into the world for Sauce or Go Yayo. I'm not that guy that even thinks about that or want that to happen to either one of them. So I would never get on a platform and even say that, just because that's kind of like, I mean, of course, when people are beefing, because that beef right there, them two, the things that's getting said is past a boxing match, bro. Let's just keep it a band. That's why I didn't even cover that story, if y'all didn't know. That shit is getting past the boxing match, and it's like, how do we think this is gonna turn out? The good thing about that, because I know y'all like to see people crash out. I really don't. I really don't. See, the thing is with me, y'all, what needs to be known, for my platform to thrive, I can cover sports commentators getting into it. I can cover podcasters. I can cover things that have nothing to do with gangster rap or street beef and still be successful. Of course, I'm going to cover my culture first. I'm going to cover hip-hop first, but I don't need rappers to be dissing each other and talking about dead people, family members. I don't need the Chicago drill rappers to be going at it and this. I don't need that for me to have things that I can talk about, because I talk about it all. You know what I'm saying? So every man got to take accountability for his own actions when it comes to this beef and everything that's going on. That's a fact. But it's a fact too that Sean Cotton and Say Cheese are most definitely throwing gasoline on the fire. He's playing a role in it. Now, he's not fully responsible for what another man does, but he knows what he's doing, but that's how he built that platform as well. I don't expect no different from him. Do y'all? In the days before he got big, he was going to Chicago, interviewing like your Rico Recklesses, letting them call each other bitches and hoes in interviews and things like that. And he was on the come up, so he was doing what he felt he had to do at that time. But when you come up off of being messy, instigating, drama, throwing gasoline on the fire, and you have told yourself, well, this is what makes money, and this is how you make your money, what are you gonna do? You got a choice to make. I'm gonna either make less money and not cover and highlight and promote this bullshit, or I'm gonna keep trying to make more money. A lot of people are not in this game to make less money. And when somebody do it, you know that they don't care. Sean Cotton doesn't care. He cares about his money. It just is what it is. I would tell Sean Cotton that you just want to get your money. Get your money. But you're going to have to take some of that criticism that come with it. And he doesn't care. If he cared, he would stop. Right? This ain't no Sean Cotton slander platform, because, nigga, I call out Vlad for it. I call out Adam 22, No Clue, the leader of the nigga needers. I call out Skip Bayless for it. I call out anybody who does things that are disrespectful to this culture in that manner. People on platforms dissing the dead, fam, I'm never gonna be on board with that and be co-signing that. If rappers want to do it, they do it. They in it, they got to deal with those consequences. I just say, if we're talking about the deceased, we're talking about somebody that lost their life. If it's your storyline and you explaining the situation that happened, you kind of just talking about it, it's a part of your music, we get the difference as opposed to somebody just coming on my platform and disrespect the dead people, or coming on my platform and just, man, we just finna incite more possible violence. We got the bottom line and say so of what come out. If you do interviews, you have the final say so of what come out on the interview. You don't have to air nothing. There is nobody telling you. This is not done by machine, y'all. After I do interviews, this is a nigga who done over 100 interviews. After I do an interview, I'm the final say so of what's coming out on that motherfucker. A lot of these niggas is in this game for the gimmicks, man. A lot of these niggas is in these games for the gimmicks. A lot of these niggas in the game for clicks and views and money. A lot of these niggas are in competition with rappers. Charleston White, he's in competition for rappers. Why does Charleston White have a ring on every finger and he has diamonds and he's flashing? This dude is in his 50s flashing money around. And he says he's playing a character. Well, we've heard that already. Like I say, go support Charleston White. Charleston White, I hope you get $1 billion, brother. Make all the money you can make. Charleston White, make all the money you can make and keep turning up, G. Keep going crazy. But I gotta call a spade for what you putting out. See, the thing about me, it's just like Stephen A. Smith. When he was getting critiqued, Stephen A. Smith ran to the internet and said that people were trying to block his money with the rhetoric on the internet. Stephen A., shut the fuck up. People was calling you out because you said something out of pocket a few times within a month about the black community. And we only care about what you say because you're on a very big platform. Stephen A., if you were on a small independent YouTube channel, nobody would be watching you. We only know you because Disney has put you on a platform. This is a fact. You don't have a platform of your own that you built that popped you off. And you have a bro, this is not an issue with you working for Disney. It's no nigga, if I could have worked for Disney 5, 7, 8 years ago, I would have. If we had certain contract agreements, if they want to hire me now, hey, this is gonna help me out. This will help me put my family in position, help me take care of some people. Of course, I'll take that job, but I know I can never take that job now because I can't say the truth. So now that will hinder me now. But 7, 8 years ago, yeah. But now it's like, okay, what am I gonna be over here doing? If I'm gonna be talking about real world topics and I can't give an honest opinion about them, then I don't want to work for your platform then, because it kills my credibility for what I built over here. And I'm not gonna push no fake, false narratives to my people. Yeah, that's what niggas do when you call them out. They talk about how much money they got. When you call them out on facts, they talk about how much money they got. Like, I can't go get a Benz right now. Come on, man. Y'all turn it up, though. Hit that like button. Now, don't get me wrong, bro. Like, the rap community, our culture and period, bro, we glorify a lot of things that ain't good. We do a lot of things that ain't good, for sure. And if anybody wants to critique that, I would say, you have a right to critique that. Like, if you want to call out the hypocrisy in our community, hypocrisy in our culture, cool, fam. But at the same time, we got to call it for what it is as well. You can't teach people and raise awareness when you out here directly disrespecting people's kids and making fun of people's kids' disabilities and making fun of people's deceased family members. You're no better than nobody else. That shows a lack of talent. That shows a lack of character, and that shows a lack of due diligence. And I tell y'all this because none of this is Charleston White's business. He chooses to put himself in these things. He didn't grow up with these people. He's attaching himself through blogs and through platforms to these people. So, no, my nigga. I'm not going to play dumb like these other niggas. And other media platforms that know me, my line is open, my nigga. I haven't said anything about a media platform or anybody that I won't say on this phone or I won't say to your face. Let me say that again. Any media platform, from Vlad TV, from Sean Cotton to No Jumper, Adam 22, anybody that works up there, who's an employee up there, who else? Skip Bayless, Kamala Harris, and we're going to get into that in a second. Obama. There is nothing I have not said about them on this platform that I won't say to their face. I will go in front of Kamala Harris's Secret Service and have that conversation. Her and Obama side by side. We can also get Charlemagne there. We could get Plies there. We could get Masson there. We could get D.L. Hughley there. We could get Luke there. We could have whatever is not Van Lathan, the other guy, Van Jones. He can be there. Steve Harvey can be there. I will come in there one deep and have this conversation with cameras or without cameras. And I will use the same exact tone, the same verbiage, and I will stand on what I say because it's a fact. I will tell any of y'all to y'all face, dog. When you want some fuck shit and you try to make the fuck shit seem like it's beneficial, that's when it's an issue. Especially when you try to promote it as you doing it in the name of black people. like this is being done for the good of black people, but really on the back end, it's just really beneficial for you. Do what y'all do though. Make your money. I'm not telling you to stop getting your money, but stop trying to defend some fuck shit and make this fuck shit seem like it's being done for the greater good. Nigga, I talked to Candace Owens. I tell her directly what it is. I don't need to talk to nobody on camera. I talk to Candace Owens on a phone conversation or to her face and tell her exactly what it is with her. Nigga, we ain't ducking nothing. Shout out to OG Percy, that is my guy. We haven't locked in a while. OG Percy probably haven't had an interview. I haven't done an interview with OG Percy in going on a year now. This month, at the end of this month, that will make a year that me and OG Percy haven't done a interview. We will get one in. I'm finna try my best within the next, month or two. Or whenever. Hey, I like that, Gumbinos. I was thinking about the chiropractor today. I need to go get a realignment for sure. I most definitely need to go get that realignment for sure. Yeah, he uses the character for a reason to get money. It is what it is. It's his safeguard. It's his excuse. He found a way to swindle the internet, found a way to get paid from it. It is what it is. Probably like in the late 70s, low 80s. I mean, like high 70s or low 80s right now. High 70s, low 80s. Got a beautiful breeze out here right now too. Beautiful breeze. So let me move over to the other thing I want to cover today for a little bit with Kamala Harris. I'm gonna have to go in the car a little bit. I'm gonna have to go up in the car in a second to charge up. Kamala Harris with that black agenda. As I said to y'all, I don't understand why there's protesting to what I said. Y'all can feel how y'all want to feel. It's people, I'm unsubscribing. Hey, if me telling you the truth makes you unsubscribe, so be it. I'm not going to get on here and lie to you. That black agenda is garbage. That black agenda is gaslighting. That black agenda is pathetic. It's crazy because you tell people the truth and then they can't answer it. I said, tell me that what they call the black agenda, what in there is specifically being done for blacks. Nobody can tell me anything. Nobody can tell me anything. Did y'all read the black agenda? What black man invented growing weed? What black man branded weed first? We talking about America. What black man was the public brander and promoter of weed? Y'all do know the top promoters early on for weed in America were not black people. Shout out to Pook. Me and Pook was talking yesterday. He went back to like Willie Nelson and Cheech and Chong and shit. We didn't invent the hippie movement out here. We wasn't the ones that was promoting smoking weed and da-da-da-da like that. We always kept our weed smoking private. Our weed smoking didn't become public until rap. Snoop is early on weed smoker for sure, and as far as the culture goes, is promoting it and pushing it. Wiz don't. He not even a part. He later on. He next generation. But it was plenty of weed rappers or rappers that were cut like weed was a part of what they was pushing before they got on that. Before Wiz came out. I don't feel Project 2025 is a real thing. Project 25 is another propaganda piece that got pushed. I want y'all to know this, dog. For people voting, you can vote for whoever you want to vote for. If you want to vote for Kamala, vote for Kamala. If you want to vote for Trump, vote for Trump. But Donald Trump has been in office before, y'all. Did you die when Trump was in office? Did we get any other treatment that we haven't already got in America while Trump was in office? Let me know. Did black Americans get any worse treatment than we already have gotten in America because Trump was in office? What else happened? Y'all let me know. Did anything else happen? Let me do these real quick because I got to charge this phone up. Let me get about 25 of these joints in. Y'all hit that like button and turn us up, man. Let me get these in real quick before this phone die. Y'all let me know, man. What has happened that was worse in America when Trump spent his 4 years in office? What happened to black Americans that hasn't already happened before? Did we get lynched more? Did we get killed more? Did we starve? Did we go poor? Did they start beating us in the streets? Did they start killing us more? Or does that happen on Democratic watch? And does that happen on did that happen on Democratic watch and Republican watch, or did that only happen on Republican watch? Let me know. I've never voted for Trump. No, y'all answer me the question, fam. Have black people suffered more with those 4 years in office under Trump? Did we suffer more as a black community than what we suffered when Trump wasn't in office? Yes or no? Simple question. That's all I'm asking. So, did we suffer more while Trump was in office than we already suffered? Meaning, Trump got in office and it just went terrible for black people in America. Like it ain't been what it is. See, that's my whole point with y'all. I don't care about, I expect presidents to pander. I expect presidents to finesse. All of them. Democrats, Republicans, Trump, Kamala, Biden, Obama. But what I'm not going to do is, I'm not going to allow you to pander to black people without me speaking on it. I can't stop you from doing nothing. I can't make nobody do nothing. I can't force nobody to quit pandering to black people. I can't force nobody to do a goddamn thing. Y'all hit them likes, man. Give us 50 more likes. I wouldn't give a shit about what y'all gotta know with me, bro. All that old feminist shit or those titles they try to give you to make you think you give a fuck, man. I'm a nigga in reality, bro. You calling me a feminist or a sexist, that doesn't affect me. I don't care. I'm just telling y'all, this is about black. They even made it about black men. If they didn't single out black or try to run this as black, then I wouldn't be having this conversation with y'all. I wish they would pay me. I can use it right now. I can for sure use it. But I'll tell you who they are paying, whether it's cash, indirectly, some type of incentive, some type of promise. There is something being put on the table. There's a reason other than the policies why Plies, D.L. Hughley, Charlemagne, Luther, my son is going so hard for Kamala. More than just, oh, I'm really into politics like that. Plies gets on this platform and sound like an 18-year-old. This dude is almost 50. How old is Plies, y'all? Somebody tell me how old is Plies. Somebody let me know how old is Plies. Plies is nearly 50 years old, and he gets on this platform in 2024, y'all. This is a guy who knows how to speak well. This is a guy who can have an adult, educated conversation and talk intelligently and deliver a message. He still chooses at 50 years old to get on this platform and act like an incoherent, uneducated 16-year-old when he's talking about politics. AIF. I don't think nobody cares about nobody. If you would listen, you would understand I've never voted for any president. I'm telling you, there are people in the black community that have been shaming other black people for questioning Kamala and then questioning this stupid black agenda that is not for black men. I'm a black man. So if you are supposed to be the leader of the country and then you put something out that says agenda for black men in 2024, me as a black man with a platform, I'm supposed to read that. And it's on me to come give the information to my people who can't understand it, that this is not for black men. Rappers are not our leaders. Some are. But just because somebody's a rapper, just because somebody's successful, just because somebody's a millionaire, just because somebody has talent, just somebody has skill, that does not mean they're a leader or a role model. I'm not a role model. I'm not a leader. I'm just going to get y'all the real information, fam. I'm just getting y'all the information, bro. That's it. That's it. It's nothing else. I wouldn't be speaking on this if they did not. If Trump put out a black agenda and said this, I would call Trump out. Y'all need to notice, I don't know Trump. I don't know Kamala. If Trump put out an agenda for black men and I read it and it said exactly what Kamala's thing said, I would be on her neck. I would be on his neck. America's too old for not acknowledging that they are running game on black people. The Democratic Party, we've been voting in the black community majority for the Democratic Party for 60 years old. For 60 years. Since we've been able to vote, Majority of blacks have been giving their vote to the Democratic Party with no results. I think we're too invested into that. We're too old in the policy system. I mean, the government voting system to just be giving it away for free. How about that? We've been giving our vote away for 60 years without any demands. And this ain't just for Democrats, this is for Republicans. This ain't just for Democrats, this is for Republicans. I feel that we as a black community need to get people in place. It's not me. I'm not the guy. We can get whoever, anybody clean cut, anybody who was proven and documented they could be a leader. They had the best intentions and the real intentions for the black community. We can get a representative from every state with a few people underneath them in every state, and they all meet up and have a sit down and a conversation, and then they go make a presentation to the president, to the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. Well, this is what we're going to need in the black community if you want our vote. No more pandering, no more propaganda, no more gaslighting. No more gaslighting, no more lying, no more finessing, no more pandering, no more propaganda. If y'all cannot give us these things or let us know it, even if y'all don't want to meet the demands that we have, give us something. Give us something that will assure us that y'all have our best interests. Let's get it signed and dotted. America loves paperwork. The paperwork system that they created is all beneficial to them. The laws were man-made here, created on paper, and they call that business. Things that work in their favor, things that work in their situation, they do these things and they call these things business. They call these things business. It's crazy, like, right? You can do a crime, you can murder somebody, right? And you be dead broke. I mean, you rich though. Because you rich, and if you're not caught red-handed, you can beat that crime. If you catch a murder charge, you can beat a murder charge. You can beat a murder charge because you have money. But the poor guy who might have not even committed the murder, the guy that's not rich, who be innocent sometimes. We keep seeing these things where innocent people are being executed and killed, or they just served 40 years in prison. Because you are not rich and you don't have the money, you can get locked up. Because you don't have the money. America's a capitalist country that is ran off of man-made, created paperwork, laws and rules. The Constitution was written by a bunch of racist, hateful, old white men who we were taught to glorify and praise in school and look at like they were some stand-up guys, when the whole time they were nothing more than capitalists, liars, finessers, thieves. No. I'm not crying about anything. I'm raising awareness. You telling me I'm crying about what they're going to give us, but they're acting. Why are they acting like they're going to give us something then? Answer me that question. Obviously, they're the ones acting like they're going to give us something. So I'm like, well, hold on. I'm just saying, y'all ain't finna give us nothing. I just want that part to be clear. So for my people, go vote for the policies. Go vote based on policy, not off of what they said they're going to give you, because they're not giving you anything. They have never given us nothing. You talking about crying what they going to give us? My nigga, they haven't given black people anything in America. They haven't set aside anything and said, we're going to do this specifically for black people to help them in America. Name it. This is all I said. Go read the policies. Go read the information and vote for what works for you, your people, your interest, and your household. You know, we were raised to vote and look at things a certain way. Them days are over, man. We using our brains now, and they don't like that. See, what they want a nigga to do is just fall in line. They want a nigga to just fall in line and do as he told. No, my nigga, we don't got to do that no more. We got information. We can read. We done did it long enough. We done been through it. We done seen it. We done experienced it. Simple and plain. I like Bipolar Brad. Bipolar Brad wants to hear the truth. There are more white people who get government assistance than black people. That's obvious. There's more white people in America that are on government assistance than black people. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? So you telling me government assistance was for black people, but there's more white people on government assistance than us. You telling me to earn my wealth. We not just talking about wealth, fam. You can't tell us to be competitive. You can't tell us to work harder. You can't tell us to not look for handouts, my nigga. Like I said, if they don't push this black agenda into the media and use it as a gaslighting propaganda piece to pander to black women and to try to finesse and trick black men and try to make it seem like black men is the problem because they're panicking, because the election is getting closer. They're beginning to panic. They're panicking. They're panicking because the election is getting closer and they haven't met their mark. So what do you do when you panic? You jump out there and you just start saying and doing stupid shit. And that's exactly what they're doing right now. Yep, Big Ant the spokesman, man. We here. Hit that like button. Give me 50 more likes, man. Give me 50 more likes. Yeah, when you start panicking, you start having to blame the people you want to vote for you. See, the Democrats already know that black men, they not stupid. That's why they had to try to come clean it up with this fake ass black agenda shit because Obama went and criticized black men because he's looking at social media and people are raising questions and they feel that we owe them our vote because Trump can be a bigot, because Trump is disrespectful. They think because, we have somebody here that is supposed to be a black woman, y'all supposed to automatically ride with her. Back that up. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. We know this already. On top of the fact, black people voted for the old white dude that said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Do y'all like the results that Biden has given y'all? Or let me know. Are y'all cool? All the people that voted for Biden, how many of y'all voted for Biden up in here? We need 40 more likes, man. Turn us up. How many people up in here voted for Biden? Exactly, King Architect. They want us to follow the women, but every other race don't follow their women. They don't even like when you talk like that. They won't just say, you know what, Aunt, you're correct. There's going to be pushback on it. And I'm not dealing with that shit in my life. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel. I don't give a fuck about what nobody like. And I don't give a fuck about no weak-ass niggas who can't speak the real. Hit that like button and turn us up, though, man. We need 40 more, man. We need 40 more likes. Turn us up. Yeah, Randall, you know that these niggas voted for Biden. You know these women went and voted for Biden because they're sheep. I'm not voting for nobody. When that nigga Biden said, if you don't vote for me, you're not black, and I was on the fence about voting for him. That was going to be my first time voting. When he said that, I said, up, back to my original belief. The government is not here for the interests of black people. Simple and plain. You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all voted for Biden? I bet y'all won't admit it. I bet y'all won't admit it. I bet you won't come in here and admit you voted for Biden. How many of y'all want to come in and admit y'all voted for Biden, man? Or you can't do it? You can't do it, huh? You did? Shout out to Alex David for keeping it 1,000. Do you think you voted for the best person? Or was you on your, anything but Trump shit? So do you think that was a good vote? Or you think that was better than Trump? Now, we've had two examples in these last 8 years. We had Trump for 4 years. We had Biden for 4 years. Who do y'all think, from what you seen, the way that they was moving, the way that things flowed? Now, true, we did have the pandemic, so that kind of takes a lot of things off. Pandemic hit at the end of Trump's reign, beginning of Biden's reign. So, we did have the pandemic, so it's kind of hard to just really put everything. It ain't hard to put everything on the scale. I would think that Biden is an old dude that's kind of out of there. But, nah. Do I look like I'm from upper class, fam? Do I look like I'm from upper class? Do I sound like I'm from upper class? Upper class mean your parents make $100,000 a year, dog. Upper class mean your parents make $100K a year. I grew up in a single parent home. Grew up in what is upper class? Let me know. How much is upper class? How much a year is upper class? Enlighten me. Oh, 250? Oh, damn. I thought it was 100. I thought middle class was like 60, 50, 60. Upper class is not no 40K, my nigga. Okay, 253. Didn't know that. My bad. I was incorrect. Well, let me say this then. If upper class is 250, nigga, I was poor. Even though I wasn't poor. So just know, man, I never missed a meal. My mother always fed me. My family always supported me. I ain't never went without eating. I've always had something to eat at the crib. Even if it wasn't a full course meal, I at least had a hot pockets I could heat up or fix a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do know 100K ain't, oh shit, nowhere. Yeah, 100K don't hit the same nowhere right now, bro. 100K a year don't hit the same nowhere now, bro. So that's just that. Just know that, man. Nah, 100K is still good, man. 100K is still good now. You know, it get tougher depending on where you live at and, you know, if you got kids and all that, for sure. But 100K for sure ain't what it used to be, man. Get us 20 more likes. Get us 20 more likes and turn us up, man. I got a video I'm finna drop for y'all in a minute, too. I'm just letting this phone charge up right quick. What's good? What's good? We interacted with the chat, man. You can't explain what no president did for nobody personally, bro. They didn't do anything for a specific group of people. They didn't do anything for a specific race of people. I can say this. Obama did a lot for a specific group of people. Obama showed a lot of love to a specific group of people. Do y'all know who that specific group of people is? Do y'all know the specific group of people that Obama really did a lot for? Who he acknowledged, who he always congratulated? Yeah, it's documented. Documented. You can go look these things up go to your Safari on your phone, man, and just type it in, Obama. Type in Obama, Caitlyn Jenner. Type in Obama, Michael Sam. Type in Obama, Jason Collins. Watch those speeches that he gave. Watch what he tweeted out. And I'll leave that there. I'll leave that there. I'm just coming in here with the real, man. I want this to be clear again. Vote for whoever you want to vote for. It's your choice. It is your right. I'm not telling you who to vote for. You can vote for Kamala Harris. You can vote for Donald Trump. That's on you. But I'm going to speak the real when it comes to black Americans being targeted. And especially with this agenda for black men when there's nothing on there specifically being done for black men. That business loan proposition, it says directly on there, black men and others, meaning anybody can get that loan. Those loan opportunities are the same loan opportunities that have hit the game before. This isn't their first time running these loan opportunities. That has happened before. And everybody used them loans, not just niggas. Just know that everybody can use them loans. The legalizing marijuana is the biggest smack in the face. That's the biggest smack in the face. Who are you talking to when you say, oh, black man agenda, we gonna legalize marijuana, give us y'all vote? What the fuck? Do you think that niggas we gonna stop smoking weed or I don't even smoke weed like that. I don't have no weed everyday habit. Did I smoke when I feel like it? I don't really smoke like that. But do you think that niggas that are in the weed business are waiting around for you? You didn't give us anything of documentation. Give us a plan. Give us a plan with the policy. Hey, we're going to legalize marijuana so black men can get their licenses and get their paperwork to sell weed legally in America. They just got to pay taxes. She didn't say that. It didn't say that in that write-up because it's gibberish and it's hogwash. It doesn't say that in that write-up, y'all. Y'all know that, right? It doesn't say, hey, man, we gonna legalize this weed for y'all niggas. We gonna, hey, for black men in America, we're legalizing marijuana. You guys can now apply for your licenses. Once I get in office, y'all don't have to worry about federally getting arrested for it anymore. Y'all are not gonna do that. Y'all are not doing that. That's a federal thing. Y'all are not gonna allow niggas to federally sell weed. You're not going to allow niggas to ship weed through the mail. So if you're not going to do that, what do we need to talk about? Don't act like you're doing black men a favor. Niggas been thugging it out, taking the risk to put food on their table and eat. That's the grind they chose. That's the lifestyle they live. Hit that like button on, man. Need 10 more likes. Facts, bang. It's facts, banger. I got homies that got weed companies, dog. I got homies that didn't went through the process. I got homies and, I do rap, I do hip hop, I do media. I've done a gang of interviews, y'all. So I know rappers across the country who have their own weed companies. And I say that to say this, where some of them live in legal weed states. In the legal weed states that they in, the legal weed states that they are in, they say they have to jump through all type of hoops and fees and money just to be able to have the legal licenses and things. To basically, it ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth it. It's like, it's too much, bro. Y'all going out y'all way to make this shit hard on a nigga. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Anything else went on, vote for who y'all want to vote for. Anytime I see the black pander, the black lies, I'm calling it out. I don't give a damn what Obama say. I don't give a damn what Kamala Harris say, nigga. Shout out to Giovanni. Come on now, talk about it. We talking big paper to get in that game. Big paper. Big paper. Trump ain't pushing no agenda for black men in his campaign. If Trump was pushing some agenda for black man and he typed up the same thing that Kamala struggling teen typed up, I would call him out the same way. No, I'm not. Big Meech just came home. I will not be getting that interview. I just seen he just got a haircut. Somebody said the first thing he did called him a barber. Shout out to Big Meech coming home. It's all about using this second opportunity in life, man, and freedom to turn it around for the better, man. So Big Meat's gonna be all right. He'll have a few things lined up for him. Pretty sure he's gonna be involved with BMF directly. I don't know how, because he's still technically 1 foot in, 1 foot out for 5 years. So he served, 19, 20, and the 5.5 is gonna be in either this. I'm guessing it's gonna be halfway house for a while, and then he'll eventually be able to go and probably go home and be out, but he's gonna be under supervised release. Meaning that nigga ain't gonna be able to do no drugs, no alcohol, no nothing. Yeah, house arrest for 2 years, supervised release for so many years. It's going, he still basically had 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But it's better than being behind that wall, I'll tell you that much. So nah, Big Meech, man, for people who don't understand why he's being talked about, very big, rich, street hustler, uh, made a name in the brand with the lifestyle, the flash. But you know, a lot of the things is how much stunting and balling you do when you own. When you got money and you putting everybody else on, you 100 million. Oh, I give everybody a bottle in the club. I throw strippers money. I put my homies on. I take the homies on trips out the country. I rent out airplanes and jets and take everybody out. We do all that, bro. People are gonna love you. People are gonna respect you. People are gonna want to see you free. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what that's about. Then you know, Big Meech was a good speaker, man. That's why I was gonna say he can kind of go in whatever lane he wants to go in when it comes to like speaking. He could go. Big Meech might say, you know what, bro, I'm done with all this shit. I don't even want to talk to niggas. The game too fucked up. Or Big Meech could go be a speaker somewhere, bro. Big Meech has so many stories, bro. That podcast is platinum. If he does a podcast, it's platinum. You know, 50 just got the production studio in Shreveport. Just got the production studio in Shreveport. So he could go, man, he could be in, you know, he could go be in the BMF if he want to. They got a few more seasons left for BMF if I'm not mistaken. You know, the story gotta end on BMF. Shit, he out to play his character now when he get older. He got Little Meech playing him right now, but when he get older, he can come out and, you know, and play that character. He got options, man. So this with for people who, you know, you just gotta know like BMF, the DVDs, the rap, Jeezy, all the other stuff that went with it, the stories that we get from the culture about Big Meech, but then also it crossing over to another level when we are watching a whole TV series about him, a whole documentary of his lifestyle. The documentaries, bro, they're interesting, so people gonna watch it and, you know, want to talk about it and be into it. But let's turn it up, man. Hit that like button real quick. Give me 10 more likes. I appreciate y'all. Finna get up out of here. I'm gonna do this video real quick, and then I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do after that. I appreciate y'all, man. Hit the like button. If you ain't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Turn it up. Hit that like button if you ain't hit it. We finna get up out of here. We got more videos coming, all the above. 1,000, man, for shit show. Hit that like button if you ain't hit it, man. We'll be back later, more videos and all that. 1,000, man. Y'all stay blessed.